They said gray paved the way, changed the rain, released the pain, least you sane, getting paid, trend setting, brighter days, over rap, tight as set, high and deadly, I'm a fighter jet, journey came.
Woo! We are back, baby. Yo, let me tell you something now. We went on a pretty long run on WWE last show. Obviously, we do all our shows at one time, chop them up, give it to you guys separately. So we're recording this on Wednesday, 10/12/22. Will probably be released Friday, Monday, Wednesday. We always give you a Women's Cuts Wednesday show. So we decided, listen, Liv Morgan has one of the weirdest runs. Like, I loved her run. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the fact that somebody said something and she said, the fans been wanting me as champ. I'm champ. She eventually drops the belt. But then she's seen backstage. I seen it because the big bro right here. No introduction is needed. He sends a video into the chat where Liv Morgan is kind of like behind chairs or whatever it is in a dark place. She's looking all emo, like things to get into her. And it kind of looked like like a switch went off and she kind of looked like she was ready to snap. Now, I'm a big Bray Wyatt person. I'm a big Fiend fan. I'm a big, Wyatt family or the Firefly Funhouse. Liked all of it. I was talking to the big homie here, like, yo, he comes out, he says something perfect. They might be throwing a curveball. We think Alexa Bliss could be Sister Abigail. He goes, but if you look with what they're doing with Liv Morgan and how hot Liv Morgan has been, she could be, I'm not saying a better or equal Sister Abigail, but the option is there. And WWE, like you said, has been throwing some curveballs. Talk to me real quick on this craziness.
Well, everybody that we sit here, we're two podcasters. We watch wrestling for 40 years.
Yeah.
We think we're bookers. We think we know everything. We think we know everything that goes in the back. We don't know shit. We just sit here disputing. On Twitter, since social media is free, everybody gets their opinions. Everybody knows exactly who the Brace Six are, whatever the hell the Brace Six is, anyways. Everybody knows everybody know who the members are the characters. Everybody know everything. So they're already anointing Liv Morgan as Sister Abigail. How Twitter is going off right now. But what if this is just a ruse to get us to think that? Throw the curve in there for all our chair, homemade GMs that we sit at home in the chairs, thinking we know everything.
Armchair GMs?
Chair GMs. We know who Sister Abigail is Liv Morgan, but maybe it's just something that she's going through, has nothing to do with Bray Wyatt, and it turns this way, and it really is Alexa Bliss being Sister Abigail because she's already played the part of being under Bray Wyatt's spell for a long time. Then Bray Wyatt got released. Then she could do the stuff by herself. Then all of a sudden she disappeared, comes back as a baby face now. And you go like, okay, so what the hell just happened? She went from this and then she took a couple of weeks off because I know surgery or something.
Oh, she got married.
Comes back. Oh, she got married. Yeah, okay. She got married. So comes back and then she's back to being normal again. But she's still carrying the doll sometimes. And sometimes you see the doll, sometimes you don't see the doll. The more she's in tune with quality control of the bad girls, and now she's with the good girls, she's more focused on that now. But what happens once that Bray Wyatt came back now, she goes back there, passing by, he goes like a little snap on the finger or whisper the keyword, and she gets back in trance into being whatever the hell she was before, and she is the real Sister Abigail.
I think they, what was it, let us in or let me in, something like that was the word they used to use.
Yeah, let me in or let us in. So it's just sometimes it could be that easy, sometimes it's not that easy, but in this case, since everybody thinks it's Liv Morgan, they could just swerve us this way. Liv Morgan just going through her shit herself, she just lost the title. You know, I'll be mad too. I'll be in the corner somewhere crying my ass off in the dark if I lose the title that I'm not supposed to be having anyways in the first place. So, because people for a while they were getting tired there towards the end of her being the female champion, and you kind of notice like, I think the crowd is turning. The crowd is turning on her.
But you know,
that sucks when that happens.
They get tired of everything.
Yeah, that's true. Please, just like Monday night, everybody's cheering Bobby Lashley. Here comes Brock Lesnar, gets him the F5. Everybody cheering for Brock Lesnar. Like, dude, like who?
Quick?
Who do you like? Like, you can't be on both cheering for both things at the same time as possible. Somebody's gonna be the bad guy, and Brock Lesnar in this case was, but everybody cheered him anyways.
But you know what? And that's one of the things that I've always, and I know it seems like we always go all over the place when we talk.
We do.
You know, yeah, for sure. You were never a Moose fan.
It happens.
You never cheered for Moose, right? Like, it's not what you do. So if Moose has a long layoff, you're not going to be like, oh shit, yeah, he just pinned my favorite guy. Well, I mean, not pinned, but took your favorite guy out. Why would you do that? My favorite guy is getting his ass whooped by the guy I've never been a fan of. I don't give a shit if he comes back. Cool, you're back. But
I'll be happy if he comes back after a long layoff. I'll say, oh shit, it moved. Oh wow, it moved.
Yeah.
And he comes like, he my guy's ass. Oh shit, that would
yeah. Like, I mean, it's what we say with wrestling, and it's weird. Fans, they're just so fickle. But I think this has to be done right. And I think Bray Wyatt, I like how they did the puppets that were in the crowd. They're around. Yes. I think that's super cool. The only thing missing, the only thing missing was Sister Abigail. We will get into this maybe next week. We'll talk who we think the puppets are, and we'll have some fun with that. But as of right now, like I said, I've been an Alexa Bliss fan for mad long. I love Alexa Bliss. She's one of my favorite wrestlers.
And also, everybody, like I said, Twitter knows everything, about Braun Strowman being back, being one of the guys. They also just signed back Eric Rowan.
Eric Rowan.
Yes, who was part of that before. He's just signed back with WWE. So right there, you already have two of the original members of the Brave family. So, but it's all speculations if they're gonna come back to that, being those type of roles, or not. But people already saying Dexter Lumis is part of it. Joe Gracie from NXT is part of it. How you gonna elevate a guy from NXT who's been there not even a year to be in this type of part, in a big part? I don't see that happening. Yeah, I don't know why people keep saying Joe Gracie and maybe some NXT guys, man.
It don't make the sense that it should. But
no, I mean, maybe Uncle Vince days on mine, yes. But under the new regime of Triple H, he will go like, it makes no sense. He's not ready for that yet.
No, and to be honest with you, the way you said it made more sense than what I thought. I just thought you throw Alexa Bliss back in there and she's Sister Abigail and no one thinks anything crazy. But if you start tweaking out, and I probably shouldn't use the word tweaking because people probably think I'm eating some drunk shit. But if you start messing with Liv Morgan and people start seeing a darker side, they're like, oh snap, right? And then the swerve comes in and you do get Alexa Bliss, but the whole time we're sitting there and it looks clear as day, it's going to be Liv Morgan. It makes a better impact. Like, snap, I can't believe the swerve was there,
And also, if you follow all the psychiatry stuff and stuff in movies, you always have when a victim like Alexa Bliss was being transformed into what she was with Bray Wyatt, they always have that word, that safe word, or that one word that could turn the person back to the evil ways or the good ways. She could be in a good way, and he could just give her that safe word or password, maybe being let me in, and you see her come back just like that, people will say, well, it doesn't make sense. Well, it does, because if you see, like, shit like that, there's always some kind of way that you keep feeding the person's mind and mind and mind, and you give them that safe word, and they'll go back to being destructive or turn nice or whatever, like if they were hypnotic or under a spell, so to speak.
Yep.
So,
absolutely.
He could do that anytime.
The psychology of those kind of movies, like murder mysteries or horror movies or whatever, it's always there that something can snap, and that's the psychology where people don't realize. If it's just cut and dry, it's not really that fun. But if you add a little touch, this is what I like about wrestling and Bray Wyatt, is we've seen a massive transformation from Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt. You've seen Alexa Bliss, the smiley girl, all this other stuff. She broke. She went to Twisted Bliss or whatever it was. You've seen the Wyatt family with Eric Rowan. Unfortunately, God bless the dead, Luke Harper and Braun Strowman. You've seen all those guys and that darkness that went with them. You were like, whoa. You do this, and you have I'm about to say Samoan SWAT team, the bloodline. If you have the bloodline that keeps growing, you have Bray Wyatt's thing. I think this would be dope for one of those. I think they're called Survivor Series. I think where you have like the 4 or 5 guys versus. Can you imagine the Wyatt family versus the bloodline?
Get the bloodline, dude. That'd be huge. And also, I have read or seen that supposedly Bo Wyatt or whatever Bo
Dallas,
he also got re-signed back. So
I'm sure he said, "I'm coming back. You got to sign my brother."
So I'm pretty sure he could fit into the Bray 6. Be the pig character. Yep. He looks kind of piggy in the face, chunky when he smiles or whatever. He'll be the piggy character.
We'll talk this next week. We'll talk the characters next week. So
Friday Smackdown, Wyatt's supposed to speak at Smackdown, so we'll probably know more on Friday if he does talk what's going to happen.
So all right. So today, like I said, today is Wednesday, 10/12/22. Friday we'll have something. Next week when we go on, we'll figure out what days matched up for us both. Yeah. Hopefully we can try to talk some sense to AB, because AB might be stuck on a milk carton for a little longer. For myself, the big homie, we out of here. Deuce.